The USS Ling was launched in August 1945. It was commissioned June 8, 1945 at the end of World War II. This submarine had 10 21-inch torpedo tubes, one 4-inch 50 caliber gun, and two 20mm guns. The Ling is the last of the fleet boats that patrolled American shores during World War II in response to the German U-boat attacks. The Germans were sinking our ships right off of New Jersey shores. The Ling made one Atlantic patrol before the war ended. It was decommissioned in 1946 and became part of the Atlantic Reserve Fleet until reactivated as a sub-training vessel in 1960. It's been here since 1973, and now let's go aboard. This is the forward torpedo room. We have 6 torpedoes stored here. And notice in between those two torpedo launchers, there's a computer. That was one of the first computers ever made. One of these torpedoes cost about $10,000 back then, and it costs up to $100,000 nowadays. And notice, men slept right next to the torpedoes. And right up here, we have the escape launch or pad. Hatch.
Okay.
And that's a person would go up there, 2 people actually, and then they would get out. There's another hatch up there. They would use the rebreathers. This is a rebreather. They would spit their saliva in it, and that would cause oxygen. And then when the 2 men are up there, you would close this hatch. And they would close it, and then they would go out into the ocean.
Escape. Sonar.
Right over here we have the sonar.
Also, right, in the same room?
In the same room. And then they would put on these, like radio.
Pretty much.
Okay.
And
Then they would hear this. And listening for other submarines or ships near them. Right here we have the kitchen.
which was called the Galley.
Yes. Then right next to it, we have where the captains ate. They got their food, officers. They got their food right through here.
And what do we have on the right? Where the officers slept.
We have where the officers slept. This is where the very important people slept. You see, this is very private from all the other rooms. And notice how they have much more room than all the other, well, beds we're going to pass.
That we'll see later.
Yes. This is the control room. It's the brains of the ship. It's also where the captain would say, dive, 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 when he saw any planes or boats. This is the conning tower?
Conning tower.
Conning tower?
Where the main periscope was.
Yep.
Let's go check.
Let's go check it out. Okay.
We now just climbed up in the conning tower. And Nick's actually looking through the periscope. What do you see? You say you saw what?
Empire State Building.
Locked in on the Empire State Building. I just came in from the main control.
No, you can't move it.
It's okay. And then...
It's cold in here.
Cold, but look at all the controls and all the communication.
We just came from down there. Dad, point. You're now looking through the periscope at the Empire State Building.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I'm going down. This is the communications room. This is the crew's main galley. It's where they ate, played games, socialized, and watched movies. Right here we have storage. That's where all the food was packed before they set out to sea. This is where some of the crew slept. I think 40 people slept in this room alone. Oh, it's so cramped. Wow. This is the head of the ship, which is also the bathrooms. And the shower. Now we're entering the engine room. Imagine how loud this was. The crew just slept right over there. Here's another engine room and the machine shop. The mechanic had to build any part that broke while they were out to sea. Every submariner knew every job on the sub. Now we're in the rear torpedo room where we're going to exit the sub. When you come to the Ling, you could also see a small museum they have. And you could also have a birthday party here like I did for my 8th birthday. I hope you enjoyed our tour of the USS Ling. But in the meantime, remember my slogan to promote this great state, New Jersey. From the Revolutionary War to the Jersey Shore, both history and fun awaits you.